All right, guys, we're going to try this. We're going to try YouTube Live. Looks like it's in a good position. Yeah. All right, I'm happy with that. All right. So this is the second part in the series of us getting back into the swing of things. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do these little pyramids, these 10-minute blocks. If you want to do 3, if you want to do 4, we're going to do 3. And then off camera, I might do another one. But if you want to do 4, 5, 6, be my guest. But these are great, sneaky ways to do some good steady state and get in a lot of meters without really breaking the bank. So what we're going to do, first one, we're going to do 18 every 2 minutes. 18, 20, 22, then back down, 20, 18. We're going to do 2-minute rest in between. Not a lot of rest, but you're not going to need a lot of rest because we're not going to be going that hard. The second one, we'll do 20, 22, 24, 22, 20. And then we'll do that one again, 20, 22, 24, 22, 20. And then we'll be done. If you want to do another one, do another one. But we did off camera, we did max lift yesterday. So a little bit tight. So this should be a nice way to flush the body out. And it's an easy little workout. By the time you get your heart rate up, it's going to be over. The piece is going to be over. By the time you get your heart rate up, either you're on your way down or you have like 2 minutes left and then you get a 2-minute break. So your heart rate goes up, goes up, goes up, and then you're done. All right. It's not like your heart rate's up and then you stay at a level and then it kind of gets tough from there. All right. So again, no shoes. Going to warm up with the long sleeve. I'm rocking at about a 5 on the damper. So let's go set our monitors. We're going to do select workout, new workout, intervals time, 10 minutes, 2-minute rest. I'm going to get a swig of water before. There we go. All right. So, strapped in here. Oh, set the watch. I always forget to do that. Lower row on, ready on. And let's hit the check mark. Also have your power distribution display on. Let's just keep rocking that for a little as we get back into the swing of things. Make sure that we get into good habits and we get a good stroke in. I might do a YouTube video or something to explain further how to achieve that perfect bell curve. All right, but enough talking. Let's get ready at an 18. Ready, go. First stroke's always the hardest. So 18 is nice and slow. All right, especially for novices or high school kids, it might be tough for timing. How to time an 18. All right, what I see a lot from inexperienced rowers is they'll go up fast and then all right, they go up fast, and then they're like, oh, there's nothing to do. I came up way too fast, and I'm at like an 18. Or we'll say, all right, go at an 18, nice and slow, and they'll go. Or let me try and exaggerate that even more. All right, they'll go really slow coming back. 18, 20, 26, 20. We're always popping back. We're always accelerating to the finish. All right, we're never slow on the drive. Now, does that mean that we're hauling on it every stroke? No, we're not doing that. At an 18, we still have to have leg drive, open up the hips. All right, and in 2, up to a 20. 1, 2. 20 here. Nice and easy. Again, the first couple of these classes are going to revolve around getting back into the swing of things. So you might have been in rowing shape, running shape, biking shape, CrossFit shape, surfing shape, but you need to strengthen the muscles that are used on the earth, the lower back, the hamstrings, the groins, believe it or not. But we're tapping along at a 20 here. I like a 20. A 20 is really easy, not a lot of downtime. Ten strokes, and up to a 22. Have those arms locked out on the recovery and on the drive. And here we go, 22. Now remember what I said last week, that as the stroke rate comes up, don't think that the split has to go down. The split will go down naturally. We're just tapping along at a 22. And if you're thinking to yourself, man, this is really easy, good. This is what it should be. Last minute at this 22. Let's get a good hip swing here. Shoulders in front of the hips. And then time it to open those hips up. And back down to a 20 here. So now, we're lengthening out. And as always, it's a lot harder to go slower than it is to speed up. If I say up two, up two, up two, that's easy. But slowing down and also keeping the stroke there, not letting the rate or the split go to crap, that's more challenging. We're at a 20. try and see how long we can row. All right. Again, without really reaching forward and without this insane layback. We don't need that. But you don't want to row short either. All right, you don't want that. Shoulders in front of the hips. Pressing off the push vector, squeeze. Ready? Good. In 2, or in 1, down to an 18, right here. Nice and slow. Now again, going back to the beginning, that first 18, get the timing down. Go fast on the drive, all the time on the recovery. So right now, if you're kind of feeling the pinch a little bit, maybe the butt's getting a little sore, maybe we're starting to sweat, all right? You look up, oh my God, 1 minute left. We're almost done. These are really nice little pockets where you can get in a lot of meters and doesn't feel like it. Last 10. Three, 2, 1, stop. All right, 2-minute rest. Yeah. And then the next one is going to be 20, 22, 24, 22, 20. Good. So, I know, because I've been there too, where you're going slow, or you're going light, and you're like, what is this doing? What is this accomplishing? Well, for one, it's not good to mix zones. You know, there's light steady state, firm steady state. If you're going long distance, or it should be light steady state, where you're going firm or even faster than firm, you're kind of mixing sauces, and it's not really effective, so your training's going to shit. Also, this was me maybe 2 years ago. I'd be like, all right, I'm going to go for an hour, real easy, light. Well, then light turned into not so light, turned into, I can go faster, turned into much faster splits. And then I'd say, oh my God, I can't hold this for an hour. And then I just bonk out at like 30 minutes or 8K or something like that. And I would get in half the distance that I was trying to get in. And it was just not good. Then when I went back on the water, it did not translate. My body was like, I don't know what we're doing. Are we doing long and low, or are we doing interval training? So Very important, this type of work. And we're on in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're on out of 20. And also, remember, we're getting back into the swing of things here. Take this time to go slow and really work on your technique. I highly suggest that you have a mirror on the side, or like I'm doing here, the computer screen, and I'm on the big screen. You don't need to record, but just kind of look at yourself and see what your stroke looks like from the side. If you really want to get cute, for all you IT guys out there, you can have a camera from the side and hook that up to a screen in front of you, so you're watching your side profile instead of craning your neck around to see what you look like. And just like that, we're a minute 30 in, so we got 30 seconds until we go up to 22. We're at a 20 right here. And 22 right here. So techniques usually look good at low rate. It's when we want to apply pressure, go faster, quicker stroke rate, that our little tendencies start to come out. So at this 22, let's make sure that we have quiet bodies and we still are picking up a stroke the same that we were on a 20 and an 18. Remember, keeping those arms locked out. Look. Straight arm locked out. From the fingertips to the shoulder to the lat. Do not go up. Bent arms. Do not break your arms at the catch. Press with the legs. Load the hips. But press with the legs and hang with the back. All right, and 2. Let's go up to a 24. Make it quick. Make it light, guys. Light. Right here. Light. Good. If you find that your split is plummeting and you're going a lot faster than you think you should, go a little quicker on the slide and lighter on the drive. Take 10 to breathe through the nose on this one. 8, 9, 10. Good. We're still going at a 24. Ten more strokes here, and then we're going to bring it down. When we bring it down, let's go 5 deep breaths right off the bat. Three, 2, 1, bring it down. Two more breaths. Good. So, we're lengthening out. We're at a 22. Nice and long. Arms locked out. Good. Let's sit up. Be patient on the legs. I know that sounds funny, but you don't want to shoot the butt out. You just want to keep that same ratio of shoulder to hip on the drive. But press. Let's take 10 to squeeze and press with the legs. Ready? Press. Squeeze. Push. Good. 5 more. Last one. Good. Let's bring it down right here. Do a 20. Don't let the split slip. Don't let the split come up. So again, maybe you were like, ooh, starting to get tired. Well, guess what? You have less than 30 strokes to go. Easy. And remember, let's go light today. Don't think last 20, let's kill it. No. Tap right along here. Ooh, that was a good distribution. Perfect. That last 10. Take a TV 10. Pretend you're on TV and people are watching all over the world at your technique. Coaches, loved ones, they're all watching you. What do you look like? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's take 5 deep breaths right here. One more. Good. Gonna open up a window real quick. Let's see. 1:24 rest left. Right? You'll notice that less of an output, less rest. The harder we go, for the most part, the harder we go, the more rest we get. Maybe 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Now, unless we're doing like interval work, like 1 minute on, 1 minute off. But for today, the steady state, you only need 2 minutes because we're not pushing that hard. We don't want our heart rate to get back to our resting heart rate. We just want it to get down a little bit more. So, this is the last one. Not last one, fast one. It's just the last one. 20, 22, 24, 22, 20. We got 30 seconds left. And that first pull is always tough, no matter what. Ten seconds. What are we doing here? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're on at a 20. And I know, we've all been there. You're thinking last one, fast one. Let me see if I can beat the previous split. Not today, guys. We're just keeping it going. So, someone explained it to me this way, and it makes perfect sense. Especially for us if you're living down in South Jersey. It really resonates. But remember when the Garden State Parkway was only 2 lanes? And there's all this traffic, all this shore traffic. So we needed to make the lanes bigger. We needed more traffic to get through. So what did we do? We brought in the trucks. We cut down the trees. We leveled it. We got in the asphalt. We paved it. We laned it. This would take months, if not years, to accomplish. But when that was done, we went from 2 lanes to 3 lanes. And now, more traffic could travel on the parkway. That's the same thing that we're doing here. We are keeping our heart rate at a level that's elevated but not taxing. So our heart is still cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. All right? Now, we're going to the 22 right here, by the way. 22. So, our heart rate is elevated, but we're not so fast, so elevated, where it's not pumping, where it's just kind of rattling. All right? So what happens is when our heart is pumping, at that pattern, it's expanding and contracting, expanding and contracting, expanding and contracting. And it's making our heart more elastic, which is good. Because that means that more blood can be pumped through the heart, which means more oxygen to the muscles, which means when we do go fast, interval training, 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off, 2K, 5K, when we do go really fast, there's more blood flow out of the heart. So this long and low stuff is very beneficial. And I've asked around, I've asked literally the top coaches in the country, say, hey, can you send me your training program? And they said, let me save you the time. There's just a ton of steady state right now. Let's go up to a 24. Beginning of the season, it's always long and low steady state. So yes, this is our last one at a 24. That doesn't mean kill it though. Quiet bodies at a 24. What do I mean by quiet bodies? Not a lot of head bob, not a lot of dip and raise. Okay, don't open the back too early. Just tap right along at the 24. Last minute at a 24, and then we go slower. Take 10 to breathe through the nose on this one. Eight, 9, 10, in 2, down to a 22. 1, 2, perfect call, right on it. Slow it down. Deep breaths. Don't let the split go up that high. I know when you bring the rate down, it's like, no. First off, it shouldn't be that hard. Second off, it teaches your body to stay in control. 22. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Then you're done, son. Last minute of this 22. Nice and long. Pick it up with the legs. Let's go. Little hip swing here. In 2, we're going to go down to a 20 for the last 2 minutes. Right here. That's 1, 2, right here. 20. Stay long on this 20. Nice laid back, but be in control. All right. Make sure you still have a good distribution. You don't want to lay back Like there's no power to it. You're just wasting your energy. If you want a big layback, hold off on opening up the shoulders. Keep those arms out there longer. Yes. Yes. Good. Last 20 strokes. Nice and long. And last 10 here, guys. Good. 5 deep breaths. Ready? Good. Well, guys, there you have it. If you want to do another one, by all means, have fun with it. Take your time. Don't go too fast. Don't go 22, 24, 26. That's a different workout. But there you go. People think that if you break it up like this, you're not really getting in a good workout because you're taking breaks, the heart rate's dipping. That couldn't be further from the truth. Actually, these little breaks, they pay dividends because you stay fresh. Now, there are workouts where you want to see how far you can push it to where the machine starts to break down. So like 30 minutes straight, 10K straight, hour straight. And you want to say, okay, yeah, at 42 minutes of that hour, I really started to have to be mentally tough and stuff like that. But that's later. Right now, we're just getting back into the swing of things. Hopefully this works. And yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know how to reach me. But good work today, guys. Hope you liked it. And stay tuned for the next workout. Ugh.